Hey, what is up, everyone? Corin, the announcer guy, possibly a judge. And today's debate is going to be Forrest Green debating the Chadwick, two badasses in their own right. Chad's repping his boy, the Incredible Hulk. Um, Forrest is repping his home dog, Jedah. They're equalizing stats. Let these badasses go.
Awesome.
Right. I think,
I'll go first because I challenged you.
yeah.
All right. So for my first win con, Jedah, he's going to summon the God Fetus, and I'll drop you scans. The God Fetus has like passive like energy absorption, so it can like drain ki and like drain energy from people, because it did this to like Chung-Li and some of the other characters in Darkstalkers. And also it can like feast on your soul as well, and it can just suck you in. And I'll drop those scans.
Okay. Let me take a peep. That is some berserk level bullshit.
Okay.
Eat feast on the soul. Keep on. Okay, so Hulk has resistance to both energy absorption and soul manipulation. Like what? Okay, let me ask first. What happens like when it gets like when someone gets sucked into it? Is it like absorb it?
Yeah, he consumes you and gets amped.
Like
Like
physically absorb you kind of thing, like assimilates, and then like
yeah,
gets
like
amped off the power.
yeah, like physically and like spiritually, he's consuming you.
Okay, so Hulk has resistance to soul manip. I'll get you the scans real quick. I'll go for like because obviously there's different abilities in each one, so I'll go through I'll go through the energy absorption one first, actually. Okay, yeah. So he's resisted energy absorption like multiple different times. One being what's it called? Rogue, who's like a absorbs like the life force and like energy of like different characters like Miss Marvel and Wonder Man, and like just her like attempting to absorb energy from the Hulk, like she got like a backlash.
Oh yeah,
obviously
no.
like she's out. What do you say? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying like a nasty feedback from it.
Yeah. Is that good enough for the energy absorption one? Or
Yeah.
do you,
The energy. All right. Yeah, I'll accept that for like the energy absorption. I do have a question though. Would Hulk like be able to deal with it being sucked in? Like sucking Hulk in, like the God Fetus is literally like sucking him in.
Oh, okay. Like the process of him being like sucked in.
Yeah, like
if he can absorb, he could like resist the absorption.
Like being pulled in, like not the absorption, like just being, you know, like how he's just sucking like the Darkstalker characters in his mouth. Pause. Yeah, but like
yeah, I don't think you'd be able to resist that. No.
Okay. Okay.
But if like when he gets absorbed, I mean when he gets like sucked in, the primary process is to like absorb, then he'd be immune to that. I'll get you the scans.
So like spiritually.
Spiritually, honestly, yeah, I can get you the what's it called? Scans for like resistance to soul manipulation as well.
Alright.
Where's the...
Oh, let me mute this bloody. You mute this dude. Sorry, I'm on a laptop, so I don't.
It's alright. It's alright.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so.
Oh, bloody hell. That's a good scan though. The rogue scan. That's very cool.
Yeah. So he basically he fights this guy called Zax. he's like living energy, and like any like biological life form that he was like touched, he'd like absorb.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get you the soul resistance now. They go hand in hand. So here's Hulk shrugging off. Like actually not say shrugging off, like just completely negging. Blast from Silver Surfer. And Silver Surfer's like okay, so you know how the Silver Surfer has like the power cosmic.
Yeah.
So the power cosmic is comes from like the astral plane. So it would like inherently have like astral properties and would like inherently attack soul. And this is like backed up like the fact that obviously Silver Surfer's resistances come from the power cosmic as well, and he's able to like resist like high tier soul manip from like people like Mephisto.
Okay.
Hold on, the second scan explaining the power cosmic. Yeah. There you go. I'll read out. Yeah, the astral plane. There are traces of it here. Spectral footprints. Symphonic static ghosts of music and light and such sadness, such fear in this place about physical distance or time or physical law. You could literally drive with ease out here, but this plane is the source of the power cosmic. You can't hurt me here.
Okay, so like.
Oh, I can get you more though.
Sure.
So, yeah, more resistance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that fine?
Yeah, the scan's fine what you sent me, but I was just gonna ask a quick question just in case, like, so like Hulk, he's demonstrated that his soul can't be hurt, right? So like destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I can get you like stuff to solidify this if you want.
No, that's good. No, that's fine. Like
right.
I accept the like protecting your soul from being destroyed from that like cosmic attack that Surfer did.
Okay.
Quick question: what would Hulk do about being digested?
Digested?
Yeah, by the fetus, because even if even if the fetus couldn't like consume his soul, of course, I imagine he'd still try to eat him on a physical level.
Well, like, okay, so other than like obviously all these abilities you've listed, does it like work like a normal stomach, like?
Yeah, like he just
eats acid and that.
Yeah, because like he has to eat you, and he has to get amped. Like he has to eat basically your physical body, and basically go in its stomach, and that's how the fetus gets stronger.
I'd say that like Hulk would just break out.
Okay.
Before he gets fully digested, like I can show you scans of like Hulk getting hit by acid, but still like being able to fight and exhibit like combat prowess and that. I'll get you them right now. Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have them saved, so I'll need to quickly look them up. Mortal Hulk. Actually, I might. Well, is the has anyone like ever broke out of it before?
No. There's no showings of people breaking out of it.
Okay. Would it be safe to assume that it would have like the same ability as Jedah himself, or would you say like it would be less?
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
I said, would it be like safe to assume it has the same durability as Jedah himself? Or would it be like less? Yeah. Okay. So because it's obviously equal stats.
Yeah.
Hulk would be able to break out of it. Okay. So this acid also like nose regeneration as well, but he's able to still function properly. Like it still hurts him, but like obviously I'll get the scans of him still, able to
Yeah.
fight and shit.
By the way, is he healing from this as well? Just he keeps healing from
I don't think it's actually shown that he heals from it. Nah, I think he I think he dies and then like he comes back. He's able to resurrect himself.
Oh, okay.
From it.
Like how long is this like resurrection? Is it pretty quick?
Yeah, it's pretty quick. So I'll explain it in a sec. Let me just get all these scans out of the way first.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, this is just like all the scans of him being able to just stuff. Bear in mind, like this guy that he punches in the last scan was actually like fighting him and being able to like, pretty much like do some pretty significant damage to him a few issues before. But here he like even while missing pretty much like the entire front part of his body, or front like pretty much layers of his flesh and muscle via the acid, he's able to still knock him about basically. And like here's the last one. Like he literally like his face just gets like completely corroded, but he's still able to kill the dude, and it sends him to the below place as well.
Okay. I accept that. That's fine. Yeah, you'd rip out of it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you that point.
Yeah. Oh, let me show you the. You did ask. I know it's not a point, but I'll show you the regeneration as well. I mean, resurrection. Sorry. So, in that last panel, they both die, and then that's why, in this panel, they're both in the below place.
All right.
In fact, this is actually more. This is like the other so many resistance I was going to bring up. So like, like he's able to exist in the below place, as just a soul, and we know like that guy there who's talking in the middle between the guy in the red shirt and the African American dude. He doesn't like Bruce, which is like Hulk's human, main like personality. So he would be a threat to him. Plus, the below place like is like the origin of like the cosmic abstract, the one below all as well. And we know like he's a threat to Hulk as well. And then here's like Hulk just waking up. Like he has like his full like.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I think my bloody...
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, that's him just regenning back. Not regenning,
Yeah, like
resurrecting.
okay, so he like when he resurrects, he like fully regens.
Oh, yeah.
Because like he also got blasted by like UV radiation, like sunlight, like a hard condensed sunlight, and he was just like incinerated corpse, like skeleton, so incinerated like skeleton, and then he came back resurrected through the green door, and he was fine again.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I accept that.
Okay.
Do you want to go on one of your win cons?
Listen, I'm not gonna like cap. Like Hulk doesn't have that many win cons. Yeah, if not any, he just has like really good resistances and just like non-offensive capabilities. So I'd like say Hulk would just punch him really hard.
Alright. That's true. Yeah, it's pretty linear. He's pretty simplistic.
Yeah, and but I'd say like because of Hulk's endurance as well, he like I just showed you, like he's still able to fight despite having like pretty much like his entire front of his body melted. He's been like you know, do you know who Gladiator is?
Yeah, I know who Gladiator is. Yeah.
Yeah. Gladiator. They when they first fought, like Gladiator, like blasted him, for the chest and tried to like shoot through his heart with his heat vision, and Hulk still beat him. Bear in mind, like Hulk, like he beat him by like getting closer while he was being shot with this. I'll get you the scans actually. While he's being shot with this this heat vision. And he had like a massive hole in his chest afterwards, and like basically pretty much like he got so close that the energy pretty much like not redirected, but like they got so close that there was no room for the energy to like escape, so it just exploded and knocked Gladiator out and Hulk and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Still conscious.
Oh, you were still conscious, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Thanos has stated that like Gladiator and Hulk are practically equal as well. But I think that doesn't need to be mentioned. Obviously, Gladiator's able to hurt Hulk and shit. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I say because of Hulk's like endurance
and like stamina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like how much. Yeah, he's able to like take and shit.
Oh right.
And able to fight.
Okay. Quick question: how long can the Hulk last in terms of like stamina and just being like sustaining himself and stuff?
Fight wise.
Yeah, or yeah. Or just even existing.
So even existing. Oh, he's existed like he's like he's just immortal. Like he has like various types of immortality. Let me get it. He has types 1, 3, and 4. Like he's existed like to the end of like the 9th multiverse, I think it was. And like he met the pretty much like what's his name? It's like this angel that comes and then like he's pretty much like helped like made Galactus kind of thing. And like he'll make the like first like cosmic entity like the next multiverse or some shit. And he lived until that. Like he outlived Galactus. Well, he killed him, and he outlived Immortal Man. And Immortal Man like can pretty much like come back from everything. Hold on, I'll get the. That's the scan.
So like, how many years would you say?
How many years is that?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at like those kind of like.
No, it's fine. So it says the end of all things after all the time has passed. So I'd say it's got to be like billions of years at least.
Billions of years, alright.
Yeah. But as far as fighting goes, like being able to like scrap and all that. There's a statement from Dormammu, and I can get it now, from the 2005 Defenders run, and pretty much like Hulk was like transported on the wrong side of a barrier, and it was like full of like these dudes are like that. Dormammu and his sister viewed as like a threat to the realm, like dark dimension, because they'd cause like chaos if they got through, and Hulk got transported into the middle of like a group, like a huge like horde of them, and hold on, have I got it? Yeah. And like Dormammu pulls up and he's like, "What the fuck is Hulk on that side? It's going to take at least three. So it should. So he wasn't even sure. It should take 300 to 400 years until he tires out." And there's that. And I'll read that out. Amazing getting his head handed to him, and he still thinks he's winning. I suppose I could just leave him there. 300 or 400 years of battle with the mindless ones should wear him out.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Corin. I posted them in the respect. Oh shit! I posted them in the wrong fucking chat. All right. Here's the one where it says you can get to the end of all things, like live to the end of all things, and here's the one where Dormammu states like it take 300 to 400 years for Hulk to get tired.
Okay. Alright. I'll give my my stamina argument. Let's see. Where's my so I'll drop some scans. So the first scan, so like Jedah, let me read this real quick so I don't fuck up. He doesn't need sleep, he doesn't need to eat or drink, and he doesn't tire. And there's another scan where he basically Belial banished him from like the demon world, and basically he was like outside of space and time, and he was just drifting for like hundreds, thousands, if not like millions of years. And he states this. I'll grab you that scan real quick.
Yeah,
and
go ahead.
yeah, and Jedah was just fine. He wasn't like dead or weak or needed some form of sustenance. But yeah, let me just find that scan real quick. It's in my bloody folder. I found it.
So obviously that's like if he doesn't need to like eat or drink, isn't that like a form of self-sustenance as well?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah, Hulk has that as well. I'll post a scan as well. So while we're on this topic, like he's out. He was able to like survive as just a head. In like a Doctor Strange's just like bag. And this was like after Dohma had like fucked up the entire Earth in a different timeline. But I mean, if you don't want to accept that, that's fine. But like, I can like show you more scans from like the main 616 timeline.
Yeah, you can if you like.
Yeah, I don't see like I'm ranting because it's from a different timeline, but like, it's like it was, the OG timeline, and then like it kind of splintered because something went wrong, kind of thing. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Let me. Where is it? Model. Universe trusted man. Okay, yeah, here it is. So he was just like able to survive with just like different body parts, like a disembodied head and all that.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Even like, they even like cut his heart in half and shit, and like he was completely fine. He was just like chilling in the in all those jars.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we could leave this to the judges if you like. I'm pretty confident that I'd outlast.
I mean, like, okay, so what let me read these scans real quick.
Yeah, sure.
What is so as the patch of souls from him. The limit is power. Space. Or tire. Outside of time, I drifted for hundreds. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you have any more weak cons? Because I don't.
All right. I know you mentioned like resistance to like soul manip, but I'm gonna try and add on to it. So like Jedah has this interesting ability. He can basically like transmutate souls and turn them into dimensions, and I can drop you some scans of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on, actually, yeah. I'll wait for the scans.
Yeah. Let me just grab them for you real quick. got one scan. Just need to find the second one now.
That's alright, man. No worries.
Awesome. Okay, I've got them now. I'm gonna send them.
Yeah, alright, go ahead.
So the context in the story of Darkstalkers 3, Osam betrayed Jedah and basically had Jedah killed, and Jedah basically came back like I think it was like a century later or some shit, and he basically rolled up to like Osam and said like he wasn't angry at Osam, he just felt sorry for him, he had pity, and he was like, Osam, could you please lend me your power? And then grabbed Osam, killed him, and then basically just casually just transmutated his soul. And then like the scan is just like to show you what he can do with those souls. And just like as you can see, like the bubble, like he just turned Osam into this dimension called the Majigan, which was his own universe, and that's where he just used it as a breeding ground for like the god fetus to feed on millions of souls.
Okay. So, like, what ability would that fall under? Would you say?
Like, kind of like soul manip and transmutation.
I mean, it's so weird. Like he has resistance to transmutation and soul manip. Like I've already shown you the soul manip one.
Like, has the Hulk like shown like protecting his soul from like being transmutated, like his actual soul being transmutated?
No. Oh, hold on. How does this how does it use this ability?
Use it
What it?
He just basically like he uses his blood, and then it just touches your body, and then he fucks with your soul and transmutates it. Okay, as you can see with like Jedah just standing there, like using his blood just to mutate the soul.
Yeah. So like, where does his blood like come from? Is it like from him
body.
Himself?
Yeah, from his own body. Yeah.
So does he have to like cut himself to let it out or something?
He's casually always bleeding.
Oh, okay. So does it still act like a liquid?
Yeah, like
when he's using.
Yeah, like it's blood manipulation he uses.
Okay, so I'd just say that like Hulk would just like thunderclap it away. Like if he was trying to use an attack like that on him. Well, let me get the scans of that.
A quick question: is the thunderclap spiritual? Just a quick question, like just a
no.
Can it affect like? Oh, damn it. Okay.
No, it can't.
Alright. Yeah, because you just... I mean, okay. How much can... Like, how widespread is the thunderclap? Like, how big of an area can it cover when he performs?
How big of an area can it cover?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it was like it's like it's consistently shown to be like yeah, what's it called? Pretty condensed. Like in that scan there, it's like
yeah, in that area sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd argue he just drenched the whole area, because he did like basically like what Jedah did in like the comics, not the comics, the manga. He basically he covered the moon like completely red within just the span of a conversation, casually, and I can get you that scan. All right, so I got a video that I actually did of Jedah. I can give you the timestamp where he does like this, like the feat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post it, but I just need to quickly check the video and give you the timestamp.
Well, you can what's it called? If you, well, were you gonna just like post the timestamp or
Yeah,
tell me?
yeah, I got it. It's
Well,
literally 7 minutes, like on the dot, 7 minutes.
all right.
There
Just
we go.
like just for future reference, like if you like say if you went to like 5 minutes in the video and like paused it, if you right click it, it says copy video URL at current time. So then if you just post it, it would like automatically be at the time.
Oh shit! Oh, thank you. I didn't know that.
No.
I'll use that for later then.
Okay, that's fine. Hold up, hold up. So you sound like he just covered like the entire battlefield.
Like he covered the complete, like you know, like the moon that we have on like Earth.
Yeah.
Like he covered it like cherry red with his blood, like just all of it completely, like a blood,
Okay.
like a blood
So,
moon.
Is this standard battle assumptions? Would you agree to that?
I believe so.
Or would it just be like a barren landscape, just Hawk and Jedah fighting?
Yeah, it could be just like a barren, or just standard. Yeah, like a standard field.
Okay. Okay, so standard battle assumptions don't like say like if there's like populace around, like people, like, you know, if it's like a normal everyday place.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, we've got to come to a crossroads here. Like, would you agree that there's no people, or would you just say that it's just like an everyday place? You know, like,
we could have no people.
Okay.
Yeah, no people. Just us, me, you.
Okay. So does Hulk have? I mean, not Hulk. Does Jedah have resistance to possession?
Possession. Could you explain?
Okay, so it's a good job this issue came out. Actually, it would have been pretty screwed.
Oh crap!
So the leader, who's pretty much like the Hulk, but the gamma radiation boosts his intelligence and gives him like an extra big chrome dome. And in the latest chapter, it's just, I mean, the latest issue. Sorry, it's not fucking manga. Is it? He's just talking about how, like, all the times he's died, but come back through the green door. And he, like, verbatim says, yeah, my body was just destroyed. But I was still able to, like, it was still able to, like, reconstitute, because like the soul goes to the below place if their body's destroyed, like if they die. And because like he was like, oh, what's the word? Like, because he wanted to come back, he just like he basically ended up possessing some just random dude. Like some everyday Joe. Here's the scans.
Yeah, sure.
Those effects would apply to Hulk as well, because there's no, like, the leader's not like a special treatment kind of thing. Like, you know, just because his body's destroyed, he gets to come back and possess someone. It's just the effects of the green door. Like it's like just that type of immortality where you can come back, but even though your body's destroyed, you'll come back and like your soul will just be placed somewhere else in your mind. Like you see there, like he's able to.
Yeah, like he just. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Would he have? Is this like some form of like? Would he have to like affect the mind, and get in?
What is it saying?
Oh, and the soul, and like to possess, like a host.
Um. So he. Hold on. So it says. Wait. What are you asking? Sorry. Like.
So like, so this possession, does it like, is this like affecting you like the when? All right. So with the possession, is this like, is it
Mm-hmm.
like trying to enter my mind, my soul? Is it like?
So obviously. Let me repost it real quick.
Yeah.
So when the um below place, well, when when the person dies, their soul goes to the below place.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they're in the third panel, that dude saying no, no, I don't want any of this. I'd never have this is my soul. And that's why he doesn't come back here because like his body's still in the real world, but um Joe Fixie, which is just another one of Bruce's personalities, kills his soul in that realm, so he's not able to come back for the Green Door.
Oh.
So like in the scanner posted there where like the leader's possessing that guy. He comes back for the Green Door.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and he says like, um, so here we are. Here's Bert, the encyclopedia salesman. He's having a difficult day, and in the mirror, here's me. He can see me, but he can't stop me. I can even work through him to control others. And like, obviously, that's how the leader works. But Hulk would be able to do that as well. Like it would happen to Hulk as well. And obviously, the leader gets like his, he's like really like heightened intelligence from the gamma radiation, so Hulk would get his abilities and all that as well.
Okay, so you try and take possession like of my body and get inside, and basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, this is random, which is why I had to ask, like, is this a, is this a populated area, like a populated battlefield fighting, and is it like a barren? And obviously, you agreed to barren, so it would just be him and Jedah.
Okay. I'd argue Jedah would ward you off. I can drop you some scans. So basically, Anita tried to like tap into his mind, and she said like, I cannot. His mind is closed to me, and his soul is too strong. And I'd argue like some soul resistance. And in fact, Chung Li tried to destroy his soul and affect it, and he was just fine. I can drop you that scan too. So Jedah would just ward you off, and even he states here, girl, I've spent an eternity like in the void. I created a universe like in the darkness using only the power of my own will. So I'd argue like he'd use his willpower to like ward you off as well. My mind is not so easily penetrated. And I can get you the other scan as well for like Chung Li, like using like the killing intent on him.
Yeah, it's fine.
And this happened when like he was getting like bum rushed like by like all like the Street Fighter and the Darkstalker characters because they're trying to take him down, and he thanks to his like type 3 mortality and his like resistance, he was able to like survive. And I can get you that scan too.
Let me gander.
And yeah, let me find that scan real quick, because after they did that to him, he just transmutated himself into a pool of blood and then literally swirled back and then mocked them, saying, did you think like spilling my blood would accomplish anything? So basically saying that what they did was just completely futile.
Yeah. Give it a read. All right. This like this soul transmutation shit's so weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't Hulk doesn't have anything like of his soul being transmutated, like any resistances to that. He just has like individual soul, destruction, um resistance, and you know.
yeah. I feel you.
So yeah, I have to concede on that point.
Okay. Do you want to go over any more, or is that it?
Um. Hmm. Oh God. uh. That's like my only win con for him. He's just like a beat stick with like really good resistances.
Yeah.
And obviously like equal stats. He's like main thing of like getting stronger the angrier he gets. Like he can't have that in equal stats. So, I mean, do you have anything else?
Nah, that's all I've got. That I think would work.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
All right, cool. Do you want to just go judges?
Yeah.
All right. Corin? Hello?
He dipped.
Oh.
There's no judges. Oh boy.
Nah, he's there.
Oh, sorry. You might. Okay. Yeah, I'll go first. So, starting off, Forrest is really interesting. You know, did his first win con. They were going back. You know, Chad had a lot of stuff, but obviously at the end of the day, Forrest did give him that. Chad did do a good job to really address how he would counter that first point. So I got to give that to him. Well, obviously Forrest gave it to him too. But then we move on to Chad's first, the punches and stuff, you know, and endurance and outlasting and stuff. And obviously they left this to the judges. Now going over the scans and that Gravity and I talked about this. Now it is very impressive, right? You dude can literally live and like just drift off and just survive for like, you can like sustain yourself for like possibly millions of freaking years. But like, you know, and no one's taking that away. But when you really think about it and break it down, Hulk has demonstrated, you know, that he is capable of like, or at least, you know, heavily implied, and there's nothing that contradicts it, right? That he can actually fight for centuries, you know, hundreds of years, bare minimum, if not more, as Chad pointing out. So it's one of them lasts like millions of years, but he hasn't shown to actually fight and like test himself and like, so we don't know for sure, at least what I'm going off of, if he could last that long in a fight without exerting himself any, you know. And so Chad did demonstrate in a combat situation that Hulk would not exert himself for at least hundreds of like a few hundred years, few hundred years, if not far more. So I would have to say, due to that being combat applicable more often than not, while it is a good argument for both of y'all, I got to give it to Chad on that. Like Hulk should be able to outlast due to what he gave, and just, you know, pound you down on that certain point. And then we go to like the transmutation, you know, soul transmutation. This really gets everybody. Like it actually stumped me one time. It even stumped Mephisto at first because it is a very unique thing. Like this thing is, and obviously they forth for a minute. Chad, very interesting, you know, counter on the possession thing, definitely. But Forrest had some stuff. Surprisingly, he pulled it out, you know, and Chad gave him that point ultimately. So it's kind of like Forrest's first point was countered. Chad's couldn't counter Forrest's second win con. And for me, anyways, I got to give the stamina point and the endurance and like just pounding you down. I do have to edge out with Chad on that. So due to that, ultimately, while you do have the transmutation, it's definitely going to work. Ultimately, Hulk does have the ability to literally outlast in a fight, and Chad technically does have the extra point where, like, for your first point got countered, he couldn't counter your second point. But the stamina thing is really kind of what drives it home, because that's still like a big factor throughout the entire thing. So for me, I may have to slightly edge out with Chad on this with very, very high difficulty for real. But I'll go on to the next judge.
Oh fuck! I just now forgot
Hello?
what was the.
Hello? Yeah, I can say. All right. So the first point was my first win con was the God fetus, like trying to absorb what's it, like Hulk. And the second like win con, I think it was like stamina. And then the third one was like Hulk punching me, like
the
punching, and then I mentioned the counter for like the being possessed, and then the last one was the transmutation.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so yeah, first point with the creepy demon baby fetus, did say was gonna digest, though Chad did prove like Hulk, can still come back from acid. He can still fight from it. So I do have to give that to Chad, like Corin said. The stamina thing, me and Corin were talking about it, and it was kind of odd because Jedah, of course, he's drifting for hundreds of thousands to millions of years, he says. But and it's like I want to. It'd be good to know how long he'd last in like combat, because we know Hulk. I think Chad's that one scan of the Hulk. I think he said it was supposed to be like billions of years from like the start of the universe or something, if I recall right. And then he had a one where Dormammu saying he should take like 300 to 400 years to tire out. So I do have to give via giving something we can gauge combat stamina. I have to give stamina to Chad, and of course the tried and true method of punch very, very hard. Eventually it'll fall. Hulk of course has that, but then the soul transmutation point is one that's a very potent weapon, because like Corn said, it's very unique in how it works. Tried to counter with possession, which was interesting. I did not expect that to be pulled out, but it was cool to see how the leader and all that operates. But I think while Jedah does have a way to get to and take out Hulk, I just think because of the lasting in the ways, I think it's just going to probably take too long for Jedah to get to, find out what works on Hulk right away before, Hulk's stamina just lets him outlast in the end. So I'll have to agree with the Corn that Chad took this very high difficulty.
All right. Anyone else want to go, or is that it?
Mephisto, do you want to judge?
Yeah, Knight, you got any thoughts?
Mephisto's dead. Big brute.
All right.